have now join operation. Let me start from the very beginning part of the join operation to understand all the concept properly. So as you can see, it is written over here into the slide, that is the join operation is an essential or a Cartesian product. So if you have understand the Cartesian product, then you can understand the join operation later on. So this is the sequence I am taking the step by step for understanding purpose. So join operation is an essential Cartesian product followed by a selection criteria. So selection criteria we have already discussed into the select operation. Join operation we are understanding, of course, followed by the Cartesian product. So these two things we have already discussed: Cartesian product and selection criteria. So in the selection criteria, in the selection operation, we have seen the important part, that is that we need to parse the condition on which condition we will select the information. So join operation denoted by the this notation. You have to keep in mind, and how to make the symbol. Just use Cartesian product. Okay, so Cartesian product symbol is denoted by the cross. So we will make a cross for the Cartesian product, and then after, if you're putting the these two lines along with these two point, then we can say now we have the join operation. So we are joining this is the symbol. So we have the join. Understand what is mean by the theta join, equi join, and next one we have the natural join. Most of the question into the examination or anywhere will ask from the any kind of the joining operation, that could be inner join or outer join. So under the inner join we have the three important joining. I repeating once again, those are the theta join, equi join, and natural join. If talking about the outer join, so we have the left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. All examples, all the concept are very easy. You can understand in a one click of the pattern or one click of the stance, and you can understand the concept. But you have to focus on the example. You have to focus on the concept. Okay, so join operation means it is inspired from the Cartesian product, and we have the different symbol from the Cartesian product. And how we will do manage all the joining operations. So we have the categorize the joining operation two different flavor. Those are the inner join operation and outer join operation. So I repeat once again to all: inner join operation can be understood by the theta join, equi join, natural join, while outer join can be classified by or categorized by the left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. So shall we move to the our first join operation, that is theta join, or do you have any doubt right now? Then you can ask me. Please tell me any doubt you are having right now. Then you can ask me. Yes, friend. Please tell me any doubt you have.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so it is my promise to all the students. Uh, in the coming days, I will and joining also what the thing we should implement into the our database or relation, that is union operation, intersection operation. Okay, so such kind of the operation also possible. So we will see the practical way, of course. So you have to wait for a day, for a few days. So we will apply most probably by the end of this week. I will try my level best to explain such concept. Okay, now I'm just coming to the my first type of the joining, that is inner join. Okay, let us understand the theoretical point first again, once again to all. What is mean by the inner join? In an inner join, only those that satisfy the matching criteria are included. So please remember things what I mean to speak over here. In an inner join, only those tuples that satisfy the matching criteria. It means we are talking about here only the conditions. When the condition satisfy the our uh, requirement, so that is meeting our criteria, that we should be displayed over here. So while the rest are the excluded, so we will include only those part which could be the which could or which made which will meet the our condition or matching criteria. So let us understand the various type of the inner join. Okay, this is summary. You have to keep in mind what I'm talking about. The matching criteria means I'm talking about the condition. Okay, in inner join we will focus on the conditions part. If the condition is match here, so we can say inner join. Now this is the important point you have to keep in mind for the first point, that is inner join. Okay. Now this is a keyword you have, just this is a statement with simple statement. If you have remembered, then I can move to the my next slide. Yes, any doubt in these words or the statement, only those tuple that satisfy the matching criteria are included only, and other or rest of the details are the are to be excluded. So we will not consider such part. Yes, please tell me. Yes, please tell me. I need the answer from your side. Yes or no?
Yes, it's clear.
Yes, sir,
Is
we
it
understood.
okay? Good. So next, we have the theta join of the we will discuss conditions pattern. So if the condition meeting the our requirement, so such output or such information to be displayed from the two different relations. Now, if we're talking about the union operation, intersection operation, set different operation, now we have seen the Cartesian product operation. So we are just getting the entire detail. We are not putting any condition, but in the joining we have the condition. So when we are putting the condition at the time, we have the point that is known as the, you're talking about the inner join operation. So theta join is the one kind of the most important part on the into the inner join. Okay, so in general case, the join operation is called the theta join. So by default, any operation which is known as join operation is known as the theta join. So it is denoted by the symbol that is the, we have the theta. Now, is it visible to all? The symbol theta? Yes, please tell me it is visible to all the theta symbol.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
O- Okay, so here this example is explaining to us like this one. We have the two relation. One relation is A and other relation is B. Okay, and if you want to put the join operation between these two relation, then how to represent by the mathematically or symbolic way, we have the this symbol. So at the time we are performing the joining operation. Okay, is it clear or is it visible to all?
So clear.
Okay, so you can see along with the joining notation, we have a very beautiful symbol from the mathematically, that is a theta, and this theta is determine the condition. So this is a point. And what kind of the condition we need to follow? Here the condition could be any form, or it can have the comparison operator. Okay. Now you all are familiar with the comparison operator. Am I right? Now what are the comparison operator? Yes, please tell me. What is the comparison operator?
Sir,
So
less
it
than equal
compares.
to.
Yes, tell me what are the comparison operators?
So less than, equal to, greater than equal to.
Super, super. Less than, greater than, less than,
And sir,
equal
that
to.
double equals sign.
Okay, double equal. So in theta join, we will not consider double equal to. Okay, I will tell you why. Because it will be part of the equijoin. Okay, so these will not be considerable part of the this operator. We will not consider into the theta join. Okay, so theta join can we use any condition in the selection criteria. So when we are putting any condition, so we will see this part. Let us understand this concept through an example. Then you can understand the theta join. Example I am taking over here. Now I need the answer from your side. Then you can see each and everything here. We have the two different relation. One is a table A. As you can see, there's a table A, table B, and it contains two different columns, that is column 1 and column 2. I'm just giving the information. This column 1 means this is a column 1, column 2 means I'm talking about the column 2, and this is a heading. Okay, this is a column 1 and 2 are the heading, and that this is a tuple 1, tuple 2 of the table A. Same we have over here. Column 1, column 2 are the name of the columns, and this is again we have the tuple 1 and tuple 2. So I'm just generating like over here T1 and T2. Then you can understand what I mean. This is tuple 2. Now any and B and B, and these two relations are having same kind of the column, there's no issue, we can have. So if you're putting this condition a a, this symbol we have to use for joining purpose, and this is what, this is our condition. Here we are putting a condition, and this condition will be the part of the theta. Okay, so a dot column 2, what I'm talking about, the I'm just choosing the different colors for explaining purpose so you can understand over here. A dot column 2, so we will discuss only the a tables column 2. So what are the values of these columns 1 and 2, and is greater than b dot column 2, so that is a b dot column 2. So b dot column 2, here we have the set of the values 1 3. Okay, now tell me any doubt so far you have. Yes, please tell me any doubt you have, then you can ask me any doubt in this point. Just student, please tell
So,
me.
so what will be the answer for this?
Answer I'm telling, let me clear the point. Is it clear to about the relation? Is it clear about the columns? Is it clear about the theta? Theta means condition. At that moment you have went out, then you can ask me. Yes, please tell me. I will tell you the answer, but before jumping on that part, let me know the condition is clear to all. Yes, please tell me.
सर एक और
No,
बार
sir.
बता दें.
Okay, I'm just repeating once again to all. You can understand. Relation A and B are the two relations. Okay, there are two relations. If we are doing the simple join operation, then how I can do A? Okay, A join B, I can do like this one, so there's no problem over here. But here I'm discussing about the theta, so I just need to put the theta. So theta is determining the my condition as we have seen. So column 1 column two, and faculty id, and could be anything. So column 1 and column 2 means I'm talking about the heading of the column. Okay, table B and table B determining the relation of the name of the relations. Now so far any doubt? Yes,
No
please.
sir.
Okay, so
Sir, how is A dot column 2 greater than B dot column 2?
yes, sir. That is I'm coming on that part. So here, for explaining purpose, I'm taking this example only theta. What we have decided into the theta. Theta is we talking about the condition. Okay, if I need to compare the column 2 and column 1, so we have the same kind of the column heading into the two different relations. So how we can determine and how we can decide? So it is known as the aliasing. So through the aliasing concept we can explicitly define such thing. We are talking about, we are selecting the column 2 from the relation A, and we are selecting the column 2 from the column 2 from the relation B. So this is the point. If it is not in common, so we can write without any problem, but it is also giving the same thing. Table A and table B also having the same kind of the column name, that's why I'm saying. So theta is condition we have choosing like column 2 must be greater than column 2. So here which column 2 we need to pick? This column 2 I'm talking about the column header. So which column value should be greater than column 2, because both relation are having the same kind of the column. So at that time what we need to do, we need to explicitly define that as A. So A means we are talking about this column for the A relation, and here we are talking about the column 2 for the B relation. This is my point. So here we are putting the condition like over here into the subscript bay. Okay, please keep in mind you have to write the condition into the subscript bay.
सर ये
Now
समझ आ गया, रिलेशन नहीं समझ आया.
yes, can you repeat your question?
रिजल्ट रिजल्ट समझ नहीं आ रहा सर.
My dear, I am not getting your voice properly. So please, can you speak slowly, because I am getting the echo disturbance from your side. So please, can you speak slowly?
सर ये समझ आ गया कि क्रॉस कैसे लिखना है, बट जो रिजल्ट आउटपुट है वो समझ नहीं आया कि क्या आउटपुट क्या आया.
My dear, I was not on the output part. Now I'm not discussing about the right now output. I'm just explaining the how to write the theta join expression in a relational algebra. Once it is clear, then I will tell you the what would be the output. So let me know, is it clear so far how to write the theta join expression into the relational algebra? And we have an example.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if it is clear, then I can tell you the what would be the output. Yes, please tell me. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you repeat the output?
I did not explain about the output, but I'm explaining. So before explaining, just let me know. So far, it is clear to all about the theta join.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can see column 2. In the column 2, we have the values 1 and 2. In the column 2 from the relation B, we have the value 1 and 3. So column A, column 2 values. So first it will check 1 is greater than 1. 1 is greater than 1. Okay. So condition will be false. The condition does not meet our criteria. We will select only those tuples which satisfy the criteria. So at the time the condition will be false. Now tell me, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now again we have the another condition, that is the 1 will check by the 3. 1 will check by the 3. So at the time the will be false. Next we will jump into the 2. Now since it is an extended version of the Cartesian product, so we will map each and everything by the mapping way. So one tuple will match the condition with the another tuple. So we have specified the tuple right now, that is only the column 2 only. So in the column 2 now we will jump to the next tuple, that is this one. Okay, here just I am coming to the point over here with the another color, so you can understand, that is a black color. So this column will also match the criteria 2 is greater than 1. So at this moment 2 is greater than 1. So now tell me, what is the condition? Condition will be true.
True.
Okay, so here will be the condition will be true, there is no issue. Next 2 will be matched by the this 3. So 2 is greater than 3. Now condition will be false. Now you can understand how many condition we have over here. Now you can understand these column in this table A and B also having the two tuples in the table A and two tuples in the table B. So total number of the record will be the 4. Okay, so that's why the total 4 conditions will be matched each other, and we will pick only such condition which will meet the our criteria, and that is a true condition. So we will pick this condition, that is a true. So you can see only this condition will be the matched part. Okay, now is it clear to all? This is condition is true.
Yes, sir. समझ गया, sir.
Okay, so we are picking this point A and B. So how many relation we have? The 2 only. So from these 2 relations we are making the joining operation. We are mapping the joining operation. So you can see the A relation also contain the column A, column 1 and column 2, and we also having the column 1 and column 2. So our output will be formed by the column 1 and column 2. So I'm just drawing the output with this color. You can see this would be the our output, and this is would be the like this one, and column 1 and column 2 will be the heading, and you can see only the tuple or the output of the output of the this relation or this join operation will be 1 and 2. The value belong to the column 1 and 2 value belong to the column 2. Why? Because this meet the our criteria. So you can see over here.
Sir, this column 1 and column 2
Two
are from
part
table A or
table
table
A,
B?
table A, because the value, the information we will take from the first column, that is A. because we are writing or we are denoting the first table first relation as a b, so the output will be come from the relation a. If we are putting the b instead of the a, so the result will become from the b table. Okay, suppose we are writing this statement like b, this query like this one. Okay, the theta I'm writing for the condition purpose only, and a. So at the time the output will be what output will the output will be from the v relation. So at the time the column 1 and column 2, here we have, now the value will be the 1 and 1 only. Okay, now is it clear to all? Yes, please tell me, is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so is it clear to all about the theta join? Any doubt, please let me know.
It's clear, sir.
Okay, so can I explain to the next kind of the join, that is equijoin, if it is clear to all about the theta join?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so equijoin is just similar to theta join, but in this case what we need to do, we need to put the condition only for by the equal. So instead of the equal, we can just put the equal only symbol. So that is a we will match the condition. If this condition will match the our thing, then we will see the output. So when the theta join use only the equivalence condition means what we have to use, we have to use the this operator only. Okay, if it is becomes then it becomes the equijoins. For example, same condition, we have the same table or same relations we have, then output will be like this one. So a column 2 is equal to the b column 2. So this is a different relation, that is the same thing. So there is no issue from the previous table like here. Now tell me the what would be the output as according to the our condition. You can see one is this one will meet with the column 2, this one will check the this value. Okay, okay, at the time the condition will be true, it means 1 is equal to 1, this condition is true, there is no issue. When talking about the this one by the 3, so when we'll check this value by the 3, so 1 is equal to 3, not equal to means I'm talking about not the equal operator right now, you just only the equalization condition, that is only the single equal operator is sufficient for matching the condition. So 1 is equal to 3, so condition will be false. Okay, and the next time this tuples value is also to be matched. Okay, so the 2 is equal to the 1, condition will be false. So again here we will get the false, and next 2 is also matched by the 3, so you can see 2 is equal to 3, no, condition is false. So here we got only the one value which met the our criteria, that is this one, so 1 equal to 1, so we got the this answer. So here we have the answer in column 1, in column 2, that is 1 1. So there is a little bit difference from the equijoin and theta join. In the theta join, we can use any conditions greater than equal to, less than equal to, or greater than, less than, that is sufficient for comparison operator, except to the equal. Okay, that is for the equivalent. We will use the equivalence condition. And the equation we have, in the equation we have the equivalence condition followed by the single equal operator, that is sufficient for making the condition. And this is a example of the equations. Now tell me, any doubt over here? Yes, please tell me, any doubt in this example you have, then you can ask me, please.
No doubt, sir.
So
No,
theta
sir.
join, so theta join and equijoin is clear under the inner join operation. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
So in inner join, we have the next part that is known as the natural join. So far we have seen the join operation, what is the meaning of join operation, and in the inner join we will also check the condition, we need to put the condition, and the theta join we have seen by the condition as our definition part of the inner join, and equijoin we also put in the condition, definitely the one part that is the equalization purpose only, that is known as the equivalence condition. Now let us move on to the natural join. Okay, so here we have the example of the natural join. Yes, I'm just giving the 1 minute to all the students. Please see this answer and tables and read the statement and just tell me what is happening over here. What is the sense of the natural join? So as I spoke you, by default, we have the any join, which is known as the natural join. Okay. So natural join can be only performed with if there is a common attribute or columns between the relation and the name and type of the attribute must be same. Yes, please tell me. You can see the relation. Okay, let me draw the relation here. We have the two relation, that is C and D. It contains these attributes. Those are num and square, and the values are the 2, 4 and 3, 9. And same we're talking about the D relation. So D relation also contain the values which is contained by the column header num and q, and other one we have the 2, 8 and 2, 7. And now let me explain to all once again here what we have. The D and C are the our two relations. Okay, these are the two relations. Yes, student, please tell me. If I'm doing the operation C natural join with D, C natural join with D, so what we are getting? We are getting the this output. This output.
common
Attribute होना चाहिए. So please keep in mind. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Yes.
the cube of 2 should be 8, right?
Yeah.
In the answer.
Answer should be 8.
That
It is wrong typed. It is a typing mistake. Okay, so I'm just correcting. Okay, so it should be 8. Okay, this is only typing mistake only.
Sir, so basically the entities are same and we add both of the columns like the square and the cube.
Okay, here you can say for doing a performing natural join, so you must have at least one column name that must be common. So you can see there is a num is an attribute which is a common. Okay, which is a common attribute. So we'll see the first value, that is 2, and square values we are putting.
सर
So
मतलब सेम प्राइमरी की के ऊपर वो डैग क्लब हो जाता है ऐसा भी बोल
you can say two prime. You can say the we have the two.
सेम प्राइमरी की वैल्यू
No, here we can't include the primary key constraint, because talking about the key or key and values or key attributes, then all the values must be uniqueness. But in our table, maybe we can't have the uniqueness. We can have the multiple value, but column name must be same for mapping the natural join. There's no uh, the duplicacy, but it is consisted by followed by the primary key, so we can say it is good to troubleshoot the avoiding the duplicacy or redundancy. So what we have the num, we have the common. So first part we have the 2. Okay, let me explain this example properly. So num will come over here. So how many columns we need to pick? Please keep in mind. So we need to write the common part, that is the num we have. Next we are doing the C natural join D. So C will be the first relation. So all the value, all the attributes which are entered into the C, we will write over here, that is a square. Next we will exclude the common field name we have already written, that is num. And other than this common attribute or field name, we will write the remaining part of the remaining column headers. So those are the cube. So you can see the sequence should be the NSC, that is a num square cube. You can't write the num square num cube square. If you're writing, then sequence will be the D natural join C. So keep in mind while performing the joining operation, which is your first relation. Okay, so according to your answer, little bit vary. Okay, so you have to keep in mind all those points. So here at the time doing so, D natural join C, so cube will come first and then square will come first. So if I'm doing D natural join C, so what is the number value? That is num, and cube, that is will be the 8, and square will be the 4. Okay, next we have 3, and we have the 27, and we have the 9. So this would be the answer for D natural join C. So this is the point you need to keep in mind. So this is a little bit idea about the natural join, and natural join is very interesting part. Yes, please tell me. You need to keep in mind the symbol. Let me explain to all once again the symbol. This symbol is used for the natural join. Okay, if you are putting the theta, it means you're talking about the theta join, and the theta join is also equijoint is also represented by the theta join, but instead of the putting condition, that should be must have, or that should followed by the equivalence condition. So these are the three different kind of the joining under the inner join we have. But here you should have a caution, sir. Here we are not putting the condition. Here implicitly we have the condition, that is a column or attribute name must be common. Okay, you are remembering this word. There should be common attribute. So this is the implicit condition. So we are having the inner join. So inner join is also having by the important part of the join operation, but it also follow the matching criteria. What is matching criteria? What condition we are putting. So this is a natural join. Now let me know, is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
So into the examination, I may ask such a kind of a question. I may change the order, and you have to represent your answer in tabular way, proper way. Okay, so most probably, I just within the 2 or 3 days, I will plan to design a question paper. So I will tell you the syllabus of such part. So don't worry about that part. Just let me know how much part we will cover by the 20th December. So okay, so don't worry about that part. So natural join is clear to all. Then shall I move to my next slide?
Yes, sir.
No. Now shall I move to the important type of the joining operation, that is the outer join?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
before
sir.
good. So before jumping to the natural outer join, so let's have another example for the natural join. Now see, here I'm just giving the relation to all. Let me explain to all once again the natural join with these two different relations. So first we have the employee relation, is it visible to all? And second relation we have the salary. Now tell me, is it visible to all, salary relation and employee relation?
हाँ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we have the two different attribute under the employee relation. Those are the ID and name. And the salary relation, what we have the ID and salary. So these are the two different attributes under the salary and employee respectively we have. So is it clear to all?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah, okay. So according to our previous example, if we want to perform the natural join between the employee and salary relation, so we can write the natural join operation result employee natural join salary will be ID, that is a common. Okay, keep in mind this should be common. So ID is an attribute which is a common between the both relation. So second would be the name, because we are putting the name employee natural and salary. So name will come first, which is part of the employee, and then salary will come. So this would be the my order of the writing the attribute name. So you have to keep in mind writing the column name into the specific. Okay, you can't write ID, salary, or name for this kind of the natural join. You can do, sense will be the same, sense will be the meaningful, no problem, your answer will be the correct. Okay, we are getting the information, we can get it, but are we writing into the appropriate way as asked by the natural join operation? No. So at the time your answer may wrong, so please keep in mind the my words while writing the answer in proper way. The sequence order of the column header must be in proper way. Okay, 101, 103, 104, 107. We have the same. We have the from the employee and salary, and respectively we have the name Sachin, Rahul, Kapil, and Ajay, and respectively we put the value from the salary column name, that is a 65, 35, 22, and 21910. So 65k, 35k, and 22k we have. Here we have the value. So all the values are meeting our criteria. So this is a good example. Another good example. So now everything is clear to from the theta join, equijoin, and natural join. Now let me know. Yes, is it clear to all? Sir, now move to important.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now just read the statement properly. What we need to do into the inner join and what we need to do follow into the outer join. In an outer join, along with tuple that satisfy the matching criteria, we also include some or all tuples. Okay, you have to keep in mind this one. This point, we have to include only the sum or all tuples that do not match the criteria. So we need to understand what we need to do proper way. And in the outer join, we have to take the information from the both kind of the relation. In an outer join or any kind of the outer join, if the information does not meet the our part, but the resultant relation must be contain some information. So what information that is not belong to that part, that can be represented by the null. It means we don't get any information, we don't have any information for the respectively value of the such column. So this is a point we need to keep in mind. So in the outer join, we will follow the those tuples or some tuples that is important part, and some tuples that does not meet the criteria, so we will need to that part. Now here you can see into the inner join, suppose the condition does not meeting, our 107 does not exist. Suppose we don't have right now 108, instead of 108 we have the 109. Now tell me in inner join what would be the output here. Yes, please tell me, any student who have any idea, tell me what would be the output.
Sir, we have only three tuple.
Okay, this is
101, 103, and 104.
super, because only 101, 103, 104 are meeting the our another relation ID, that is the 101, 103, 104. So we will take the common value. Okay, it's a common thing or common tuples. So and we will not include 109. So we will lose some information over here. So in inner join we have some drawback, and if you are making the joining, then we will lose some information. So this is the point you need to keep in mind. And in the outer join we will include such point. So that is the important point. So in the inner join we have to leave only those tuples which are not meeting our criteria, but in the outer join we can also include those tuples, some tuples or maybe all tuples which are not meeting our criteria. That's why it is written over here. In an outer join, along with tuples that satisfy the matching criteria, we can also include some or all the tuples that do not match the criteria. So we can say it is relatively inverse part of the inner join. In this outer join, what we have the three kind of the outer join. We have the left.
Sir,
Yes, please
Sir,
tell me.
sir, can you please explain that, sir, example again with comparison, sir?
Okay, just
In short, sir.
okay. So you can see in this example, we have the employee relation, that is 101, 103, 104, 107. In a salary relation, it also having their own information we have. So we have the 101, 103, 104. Instead of 107, I am just taking the information for making the salary of the 109 employee ID only. I'm not taking the same employee ID. But now, is it clear to all?
Yeah, sir. So, sir, it will include, sir, 109.
It will not include in an inner join. It will not include, but
Yeah, sir.
in the case of the outer join, it will include. Okay,
Okay, sir.
this is the point. in the outer join we will include such point, such information as well. So
Okay, sir.
in the outer join we have to write the 109 and so on so on. So and through the example you will understand all the concept properly. So now let me explain all the concept into the various way, but let me explain some important part, that is how many types of the outer join we will see. So we have the left outer join, next we have the right outer join, next we have the right outer join, and last one, if you remember the outer join, that is a full outer join. That is
full
a
out.
full outer join. Full outer join. We're talking about all the values, the tuples. So this symbol will be like this one. It determines that is all the elements, all the tuples which are the part of the left relation we have to include. Okay. And in the right outer join, how to denote the symbol of the right outer join? It will be like this one. Okay. And if we're talking about the full outer join, then what will be the symbol of the full outer join? Then you can see it will be denoted by the both side. You have to remember the symbol properly while understanding the joining or in using any operation. So into the examination I will not specify the name of the join operation. I will take the symbol only, I will use a symbol, and you have to understand what kind of the thing you have to have been asked into the exam, into the question, and at the time you need to identify the problem and you have to sort out the problem. Suppose I am asking about the right outer join and you are solving the problem by the left outer join, you will get the wrong answer. So please keep in mind about the symbols only. So in the mathematically or everything what we are talking about the problems or anything, you have to solve proper way. So the symbols is clear to all, or again we will also all those symbols. Okay, so it is clear to all about the difference between the inner join and outer join. In inner join, the only the condition which are meeting our criteria, we will take only those tuples. But in the outer join, we will take all those tuples which are also meeting our criteria, and we also take all those tuples which are not meeting our criteria as well. So definitely we will not lose any kind of information, but in the inner join, the information will be lost. This is a two important point we need to keep in mind. Now tell me the difference between the inner join and outer join is clear to all?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so this is a good point. Okay, so I'm just coming to the relation, that is doctor relation and permanent document relation. Okay, you can note down all these values in your paper or pen, or by the pen or pencil, whatever you want to use, and try to solve this problem along with me. Then you will understand the problem in simple way. In the previous slide, all the answer and tables are on the same page or same slide, so it is easy to clear to all. But in those, we have the answer, we have the questions, or we have the problem on the different slide. So it is better idea to note down the some information over here. Just do fast and take note down the rough values only from this part. Okay, Dr. ID 1234 and Dr. ID 1254. So please keep in mind the important words and important values. Just please note down and do fast. I'm giving minutes to all the uh, with these two different relations. Those are the doctor and permanent document relation. Okay, are you noting down or you are just keeping in mind? Yes,
Noting down, sir.
so please do fast. Okay, so first relation that is a doctor, another relation is a permanent document relation. Okay, and document relation contain the ID and name only. Okay, so this is a doc ID and we have the name. So doc ID is 1 2 3 4, and name are those doctor ID, respective doctor ID. We have the Anil, Ganesh, Sunil and Reena. Okay, I'm missing my name over here, no problem. Next time I will put my name over here, so without any problem. And here doctor ID is also we have into the another relation, that is a permanent document relation, that is the address we have the such thing, what date and salary. Okay, so you can see it contains the different attribute. Those are the ID, address, and birth date and salary. And what is the common attribute? You can see over here, that is a doc ID. But you can see the tuple value which are belong to the permanent document relation and and doctor relation. We have the one difference of the dead part. This five doctor ID is a part of the this part, and three is a part of the this. Rest of the values which are meeting the work as it is. Okay, so doc ID and this doc ID will be the common. So we will perform our any operation through the doc ID. So please keep in mind all the attributes value into the into the from the paper. So we will solve problem. Yes, please tell me. Note down. Note it down. Yes, please tell me everything is noted down by you. Okay, 3 minutes are gone, so that's why I'm asking again to all students. It is noted down.
Sir, just wait.
Try to solve the problem on the paper along with me. Definitely, you will learn in simple way. Okay, how many times you are required? Okay, how many minutes you need?
Okay, sir, you can start.
Okay, so why I'm just noting down all these point from your side, or just requesting to all the students, please note down all these value because you will give the answer to me. Okay, so now let us understand the some important part over here. Suppose we wish to generate a single relation with all the information: name, address, name, birth, date, salary, about the permanent doctor as well. So one approach we will use to natural join. And what is a natural join? We have already seen. Yes, tell me, if I'm doing the doctor's natural join with the permanent doctor, so please keep in mind this is the first relation, this is the second relation. So please keep in mind the order of the new generated relation. Now tell me what would be the order of the columns. Please tell me here. What would be the order? If I'm doing the natural join, please tell me. Yes, please tell me. Do fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
No, no, my dear, I'm not asking the domains or any values. I'm asking about the column header. What would be the order of the column header?
Sir, it will be So ID, name,
Just give me one
place,
second.
date,
ID,
and salary.
name, and
address,
address.
Address,
Good.
date, and salary.
Then the birth date I am writing in short way, and we have the salary. If I'm writing the permanent doc natural join doctors, then what would be the order? So good. This is a brilliant answer because the column names which belong to the doctors that come later on, or we can say it comes after the permanent documents column header. So the order is necessary. Into the examination, if you do the mistakes, your answer will be wrong. Everything is okay. Everything is writing. It is good. Table maybe the representation is wrong. If you're putting the wrong representation of the data, so I will not give you proper marks. So please keep in mind all these points. And now, what would the values of the ID? Tell me. Yes, please tell me.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We will need to pick only the common, my dear. You are forgetting the natural join. We will pick only the common. Common.
Yes,
So
sir. Natural join लगा रहे हैं तो सर वही common वाले लेंगे.
so 1 to 4 only. Please keep in mind all these words properly. 1 to 4. Okay, so in the natural join we will pick only the common. So please remember the my words properly. I'm speaking to all the students. That's why I'm just taking this example. 1 to 4. 3 is not a common. 5 is not common in the both relation of the ID part. Okay, respectively we have the name. So what is the name? Anil, Ganesh, and Reena. So here I'm just writing Anil, Ganesh, and Reena. And address will be the as it is, that is the Pune, Mumbai, and Nasik. So Pune, Mumbai, and Nasik. And the birth date will be, of course, so 12/12, 12/1, and 5/1. So 12/1, 12/12, sorry, 12/1, and 5/1. I'm not writing the year, just for understanding purpose. I'm taking only the month and date, that is sufficient. And we're talking about the salary, so we have the 20K, we have the 20K of this one, and we have the 20K. This is the answer of the this natural join. Now this example is clear to all.
Yes, sir.
So what we are missing over here, this is my point, what we are missing over here after making the relationship between the
3
both.
and 5.
Okay,
3
it
and
means
5.
we are we are losing the information from
Losing
the
some data.
some data from the both of the relation, of course. This is a good point. And to avoid the such thing, we have a outer join. So here we are starting the outer join. This is the point. Okay, this is the output we have already discussed, so I'm skipping this point. Now is it clear to all? This is the example we have already did, we have already done. Okay, now shall I move to the next slide for explaining the outer join? Yes, please tell me, shall I move to the next slide for explaining the outer join?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So here I'm putting the theoretical over here. You can see it is seen that we have the information about the doctor with doctor ID and his address, birth date, and salary. Since the tuple describing Dr. ID 3 is equal to is absent in the permanent Dr. ID, similarly, we have lost the name of the Dr. ID 5 since the tuple describing the Dr. ID 5 is absent from the doctor relation. So we are missing some information. So due to the missing all the information, we will lose some information. So this is the point. Okay, next. So the outer join operation can be used to avoid this loss of the information. So how many types we have? The left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Okay, I'm just going to start one by one. That is the left outer join operation. Now see the symbol properly. See the symbol properly. As I told you, as I explained the symbol. Now is it clear to all right now? Now tell me, is it clear to all right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now at the time we have the solution of the left outer join over here. So before explaining to all, here just I need to know the answer from all the student. You have all the tables or you have the relations right now. So left outer joins, what is the uh, expression we have? That is a document left outer join with the permanent document. Okay, permanent document. So this was the our left outer join operation on the these two different relations. Now it is saying that left outer, we are talking about left outer join. It means the left on the left side what the relation we have, the information must be entered first. So document ID will be the 1, 2, 4. Now see 1, 2, 4, and 3. 1, 2, 4. So first we will write the common part, that is the 1, 2, 4. Okay, and that would be the Anil, Ganesh, and Reena, and Pune, Mumbai, Nasik, and their respectively date of birth, and their salary is coming over here. So this will be completely done by the natural join. Okay, this will be done by the natural join. But here we are including the left outer join. So due to the left outer join, what is the left side or what is the relation we have on the left side from the operator? From the operator side, we can say we have the doctor. So we will pick the value from the doctor ID and doctor relation. So those are the doctor ID and name. That is a 3 we will pick, and Sunil we will pick. Okay, and this doctor ID and that is 3 does not contain any address. Okay, does not making relationship between this document. Okay, permanent document So it does not have the address, it does not have the birth date, it does not belong to the this part. So it will be represented by the null. Null is saying over here we don't know, okay, we don't know what value to be entered here. So it will be associated like a not applicable. Okay, right now not applicable, or we can say null means not known. Okay, we can say null means we can say not known. If we're talking about the right outer join operation, then can anyone tell me the what would be the output?
सर जहाँ पे नल है वहाँ पे एंट्रीज आ जाती और लेफ्ट वाली जो टेबल की एंट्रीज है वहाँ पे नल आ जाता.
Okay, so can you tell me the all the values one by one? Okay, 1 2 3 4, that would be common in the right outer join. So last tuple, what would be the last tuple values of tuple values? Please keep in mind I am talking about tuple values. So it means you have to tell me doctor ID, name, address, date of birth date, and the salary. So what would be the value into the right outer join? Please tell me. Yes, I need the answer. Yes, please tell me any value.
Sir, the doctor ID will be 5.
Okay, why 5?
So because in right, first we'll add the common tuples, that is 1, 2, 4,
Of course,
and
good.
then
Good.
in right we have extra tuple that has the doctor ID 5.
Good.
So
So the name, what would the name over here?
name would be null because we don't have any column in the, we don't have any value for that.
Okay, good. This is a good point. And the rest of detail, we have the address and birth date and salary we have. So we will write the such value over here. So unlike or like left outer join, we have the right outer join. So this would be the answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so all details will be the as it is from the natural join. But what we are doing right now, we are doing the right outer join. So on the right side, what value or what relation we have, that is the permanent document. So from the permanent document relation, what we need to pick, we need to pick the doctor ID, that is the extra relation or extra tuple we have, and a name we don't know and it does not contain or it does not have any value. So we will put the null value. And address and birth date and salary we have, so this would be our output. So while writing the answer, you have to carefully, okay, you have to write the answer carefully, properly. So you can't change the sequence of the tuple as well. Okay, 1 2 4 5, it is okay, but in the left outer you can't write the answer 1 2 3 4. Okay, so the sequence of the tuple is also necessary while writing the answer into the examination or solving such kind of problem. So please keep in mind all those points. Okay, so is it clear to all about the right outer join and left outer join?
Yes, sir.
What is the drawback of these two different outer joins? Please, can anyone tell me?
सर हमेशा सर
So missing. So in a one relation, we are also missing some information, and in the following the left outer join or right outer join, we are also missing some information. So to avoid the final conclusion, as a final conclusion, we can say to avoid such thing, we have a full outer join. So if talking about the full outer join, then what the left side relation we have, we will take the data or information from the first, that is left side, and then we would jump to the right side. Okay, you can't pick the value from the right side first. Okay, so this is the point you need to keep in mind. So in the left outer join, first we will take the information from the common part, that is known as the natural join, or we will perform the natural join, then we will perform the left outer join, and then we perform the right outer join. So it is a mixture of the both kind of the outer join. So here we have the beautiful example of the full outer join operation, as you can see over here. So I'm just explaining to all with my pointer so you can understand. Let me take the different color because it is already written by the red color. So notation, as I told you, it could be like this one. So notation, you can understand. First, we need to perform the join operation on the both relations. Okay, and then you have to perform left, and then you have to perform the right outer join. Then you will get the same notation as we have seen over here. So 3 to 4 are done by the natural join. So it is okay, no problem. Now we are looking for the left outer join, so we have to perform left. So we will get the same information, and null will be as it is, as you can see. Okay, null will be as it is, as we have find, or as we have got the information from the left option. Now next time we will have to apply the right outer join, so we will get this value. So here we have the null value, as we have seen to the previous example. So full outer join operation will provide the entire list of the tuple from the both of the relation. So definitely here we will get the each and every information. So here will not lose any information. So today what we have discussed, today we have discussed the what is mean by the join operation. So under this join operation we have the inner operation. In the inner operation we have the theta join operation, so which is completely followed by the condition or matching criteria. And if you are value the one condition, that is you need to find the equivalence between the both values, then we can say that we are need to follow the equivalence condition. So we have the equivalence. So equivalence basically is an extension version of the theta join. Next we have the natural join. So in the natural join we will not put the end condition, but we will need to determine there should be one column should be common. So from that the common thing we will pick up. So as we have seen to the our example, if we're talking about the outer join, so we have the left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. And why we are choosing the outer join operation? Because in the inner join we will miss something. Okay, so to avoid the such thing, to prevent the missing the information, at least outer join is much better than the inner join operation. So as per requirement, as per demand, we have the different kind of natural join, different kind of joining operation. So we have seen. Yes, please tell me any doubt. Yes, please tell me
सर
any.
लेकिन ये तो यूजलेस हुआ फुल आउटर जॉइन भी,
No,
क्योंकि आधी
use
इंफॉर्मेशन तो गायब ही है, करप्ट हुई.
आधी इंफॉर्मेशन अगर गायब है माय डियर स्टूडेंट, कम से कम ये तो है कि रिकॉर्ड की डिटेल आ तो रही है, तो इससे ये तो पता चल रहा है कि इस सुनील नाम का जो स्टूडेंट है उसका एड्रेस नहीं है. सो आई नीड टू गेट सच इन्फॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम द स्टूडेंट दैट इज सुनील. ओके, तो इससे इससे ये कि ट्रबल शूट करना आसान होगा रिकॉर्ड के अंदर कि ये इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है, तो मुझे इन्फॉर्मेशन गेन करनी है. ठीक है, अगर आई एम मिसिंग द नेम ऑफ द स्टूडेंट हु बिलोंग टू द ओके, आई नीड टू नेम फाइंड द नेम ऑफ द डॉक्टर हु बिलोंग टू द डॉक्टर आईडी 5, but I'm missing some information, so I can update. So why I'm just doing all those things, so I can at least update. I'm missing the address of the doctor or date and service, so I can update information. Add the details that you are missing some information and you are required to update, so at least we can update or we can maintain the our information record. Sometimes you are just putting the information while choosing the course at the time of the selection of the course, but you unfortunately you have missed out. So we will filter out all those record of the student who have not opted. So through such kind of information we will get the entire list of the student who have not opted the one courses or two courses. So this is the record. Okay, so each and everything we have the advantage part, we have the disadvantage part, but in the outer join is always looking for the advantage part. At least we have the some information. Yes, please tell me any doubt here right now. Yes, please tell me any doubt in this joining operation. Yes, please tell me any students, you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So everything is clear to all about the joining operation.